My video today is about a non-electric washing machine that I tried to order during COVID and just got it now. I really, really like it. So I bought myself a little Wonder Wash. I ordered it during COVID and it took a long time to come, but I finally have it. So first thing I'm going to do is turn on the water. I'm going to hold on to my handheld once I get the water on it. So I'm just going to fill up the Wonder Wash. You don't have to fill it very much. You fill it only to the degree that you need to based on how much clothing or whatever else you might be needing to be washed. You need very little soap, about this much for a small load. That's it, about a tablespoon for a small load. This is going to be a fairly small load. I've had this for a little while and I really, really like it. I've done about 3 loads of laundry in it already, and I'm quite happy with it. Again, you don't need very much water. You can do whatever temperature water you want. You don't put boiling hot water in it. You just use the temperature of the water that you can get it from your tap. Okay, so now I'm going to throw some stuff in there. Throw a few items in. There's a pair of underwear, a pair of white jean quality shorts, a pillowcase, and a t-shirt. So the next step, I'm just doing this in my bathtub because it's the easiest way to do it, best way, and you put the lid on, seal it. Then you've got a complete vacuum seal. And once you've done that, the next thing to do is to simply turn it. Okay, so I've turned it enough to have washed those few things. Really doesn't need to be turned an awful lot. So now they have a little hose that you can use to release the water, but I find it's not very helpful. So there's your wash. You can see that stuff has come out in that wash water of these things, and they're not really that dirty. They're just like things that I needed to wash if I wear something for a little while. I like to wash my pillowcases every couple days because that's the way I am. So I'm just gonna pull the clothes out, let the water out. I find that's the easiest way. Right here, this is where they have a drain pipe that I find that takes longer than just simply dumping it. Sometimes I just dump it with the things in there. But because this is for a video, I'm going to just do it. So everything in there is washed. Now I'm going to add more water. I personally like a hot wash, so I use fairly hot water. And this is your rinse. And you'll see how very little time this takes. It's unbelievable. Living in an apartment building, for me to do a load of wash. So we filled the Wonder Wash with water. I'm going to put the lid on, turn it in the opposite direction of this little open arrow until it doesn't go anymore, and then press this down. That creates the vacuum seal. Then we're going to turn it. So I'm just turn the lid out a little bit. So we're going to lid being on. All that remains is to let out the water and put your laundry where you want, whether you want to hang it up or put it in the dryer. It's up to you. But you're done. You're all done in about 5 minutes. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool. It saves me having to go all the way down to the basement into a laundry room that I don't like, that is usually very cold, and lugging all that stuff up and down. I end up not doing laundry as frequently because it's annoying. So now I can do small loads every day if I want to, and very rarely will I have to go down and do the laundry in the laundromat for like towels and sheets and stuff like that. But that's it. I'm really pleased with this purchase. During COVID, during the lockdown, living in an apartment building, it was a very scary concept to think that you might have to go down into the laundry room and do your laundry. So I did what I could at home by hand and waited for the rest until the lockdown stopped.